Is it just me, or in weird situations do other girls pretend to be lesbians to get men to leave them alone? Like the other day I was going to the beach, and I will tell you what I'm wearing first of all, before anyone's like, me, well, you was wearing this, you was wearing that. I had linen trousers, I had a bikini on underneath, and I had a white top on, just a tank, not a tank top, just like the Primark white tops, you know, it's just like the straps, and then it just goes down. Just a normal top, covered all of me. Now I've got my hair up like this, I'm tanned, I'm sat at the bus stop, just waiting, and this foreign guy sits next to me. And bless his heart, okay, he was friendly, and he did make me laugh, but it did get a little bit weird. So I was sat there, and he has like these, you know, those skiing glasses on. He had those on, you know, the ones that boys think are cool but are a little bit fruity. Anyways, he like sits on the bed, like opposite, or not opposite bench. We've got new bus stops, so we've got like bench. He sits on that bench, I'm on this bench, and he says, "Can you help me with something?" And so obviously as a good Samaritan or person, I'm like, "Yeah, of course." So I say, "What do you need help with?" And he said, "Oh, like, my English, can you help me with my English? Can you add me on Snapchat so that we can talk and I can practice my English?" And I said to him, "Oh no, your English seems perfectly fine, like it's okay." And he starts going on this whole, I think he was Ukrainian, I worked out, we did a guessing game. And I'm nice in these situations purely because what happened to me on the bus. Going silent does not work, guys. Anyways, so I just was like, you know what, I'll take control of the situation, I'll just carry on the conversation. And he's like, and I'm gonna quote what he said. Hold on. "You are so fucking beautiful!" I'm sat there. Oh, I mean, thank you. Honestly, I'm flattered, thank you. But I am talking to somebody, and you look about 10 years older than me. And so I laugh and I say, "Thank you, I'm 16. And he said, no, it's fine, doesn't matter, I don't care. I don't give a single fuck." And so I'm like, okay. Trying to catch a case, are we, huh? Trying to catch a little case. Anyways, so we carry on, like, talking, and I keep saying, I'm 16. And, like, I'm finding this very, very funny because I've been taken back by the powerful "you're so beautiful" with the full-on accent. I was honestly sat there in absolute disbelief. And he goes, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I don't know why the first thought in my head, after I've told him I don't want to speak to him on Snapchat and that I'm 16, was to say I'm a lesbian, because that took a turn for the worse. Because obviously guys have a weird fetish for lesbians that I did not really think was real in public, or people had the bollocks to ask about it. Anyways, so I said, "Oh, I'm a lesbian. I'm gay, and I like women." Instantly his eyes, I could see it through the glasses, they lit up, eyebrows raised. Yeah, like that, as if he had just had a wet dream. He was like, "Oh, you like women?" I was like, "Today I do, yeah. Not my normal thing, but sure, we'll go with it. I like women. I know nothing about lesbians except my sister is one, so I was using all the knowledge I had from that in this situation." And God forbid, why did I say I was a lesbian? Because the questions I was asked, I was not prepared to answer. So obviously, he did not care I was a lesbian. Oh, he did not. First things first, if I put a wig on, could we shag? You have known me for 5 minutes, we are sat at the bus stop, you are clearly older than me, I'm a lesbian now, and you want to shag me if you wear a wig. Like, honestly, I have the weirdest one-off experiences, and I was very, very confused. And so I said, "Oh, no, that's not how it works." And he laughed, and then I laughed, and he said, "See, I can make beautiful women laugh." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure," with some really weird questions. And so I'm still laughing, kind of uncomfortably, but also I found it hilarious. And he was like, "See, try me, have time with me, okay?" No. And I'm very, very confused still, because I'm like, 16, don't want to talk to you on Snapchat, your English is perfectly fine, I'm a lesbian, and I won't shag you with a wig on. What do you mean, try you? And he's going like, "Come on, try me, like, I will give you a good night, like, I'm an experienced man, you know, try me." He said, "I will turn you straight." Why is that something that is said to lesbians all the time? I mean, I'm not lesbian, but I've had it said, or heard it said to lesbians. What do you mean you can turn me straight? I am straight, but today I'm a lesbian because of you, and I'm not going straight today, hell no. And so I'm like, no, I'm 16. I don't care. I have my Snapchats. And it keeps going, and then it gets to the point where he starts flexing his muscles, but not in a normal way. This man starts talking about the fight. He basically said, I went to London to meet 4 beautiful ladies, and then one of them took my phone because she wanted to sleep with me in the hotel, and then these boys came across and I went, bosh, bosh. He is doing this while we're at the bus stop. Can we just bear that in mind? So I'm sat there. Okay, so you just took 2 men out to have sex with 4 beautiful ladies. Oh, aren't you a stud? And then he proceeds to get up and do some Hulk-ass impression with his sunglasses still on, by the way. Oh my fucking god. Boy, was I checking my non-existent watch for that bus to come. And I actually, at that point, decided, you know what, I'm going to turn my phone on. I do have a recording of this conversation from that point onwards, okay? So it did happen, and if you guys do want to hear it, I will put it on TikTok for you guys. Anyway, so he sits back down after flexing his muscles and showing me the fight he had, yeah? And then he goes, but I don't do dirty stuff. Like, I'm a clean guy, which is why you should have sex with me. I'm a lesbian. Today, I am a lesbian, okay? I know there's no language barrier here, my friend. There's not. And then that goes to, well, what do lesbians do? Why do you not like this? And I was like, well, just like a preference, I guess. I don't know why lesbians don't like dick. They just don't. I do. That's why I didn't know what to say. So I was like, oh, I don't know, it's just a preference. He said, well, have you tried it? And I said, no, but I'm a lesbian. I have a girlfriend. Why the fuck did I say I have a girlfriend, please? And then, of course, it turns to, well, I can be better than your girlfriend. I can be better in bed. I'm still having the time of my life with this conversation, by the way. By all means, I will not count that as harassment because I actually found it really funny. But he just kept going. He kept fucking going. And honestly, he just kept going. He said, please help me practice my English. We can go out, get some food, and we can talk. Okay, the practice my English bit was a bit of a fucking pickup line there. I'll give it to you. It's Riz. It is Riz. But it did not work on me because clearly I'm 16 and you won't tell me your age. We played a guessing game. He was like, where do you think I'm from? And so first of all I said Russia. Fucking idiot. He said, no, war. I was like, oh, Ukraine. So I guess Ukraine. He shook my hand. Physical contact. Well, hey, no. And yeah, then the bus came and so I hopped up. Ooh, fucking hell. I hopped up, grabbed my bags, had a beach bag packed, fucking massive bag, by the way. And he says, let's talk on the bus. I said, no, I need to call my girlfriend. He said, oh, fuck off then. She won't be happy with me. She'll be intimidated. Yeah. So I sit on the bus. Now, I had an encounter the other week with a woman, okay? I don't know what it is with bus stops now, but they are getting me. Where I was queuing up for the bus and this small old lady turned to me and said, you look autistic. What? Yeah, sorry, there is backstory behind this. It does have relevancy. She says, you look autistic, let's talk about politician stuff on the bus. Oh my fucking god. What is with people wanting to talk to me on the bus? And first of all, the look autistic thing did make me deep my life for a couple minutes. But with that lady, she went on first, and when I sat where like the dog sit on the bus, like the seats at the very front that like aren't seats. So with this man, I sat there as well, put my bag on the other bit so he couldn't sit next to me. And then I messaged my friend. So I was meeting my friends in town and I had a feeling this man was going to get off at the same stop as me. Sent her a text. I said, you are my girlfriend today. When I get off that fucking bus, you are my girlfriend. Play along with it and I'll explain later. And lo and behold, he did get off right behind me. And he did then take a turn, thank God. I didn't have to act like a lesbian. But yeah, I was a lesbian for a day. Well, for a couple minutes. Very interesting minutes. And to the old lady who said I look autistic and let's talk about politics on the bus, you upset me. You truthfully upset my soul. Goodbye.